Welcome back to another episode of The Art of Zen Living, where we explore the unseen layers of the mind and discover the everyday truths of mental well-being. I am your host शशांक और आज हम एक ऐसे टॉपिक के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं जो हमें हर जगह सुनाई देता है, चाहे वो लिंक्डइन हो, वर्कशॉप्स हो और इवन इंस्टाग्राम रील्स, जो इतना ब्रॉड है बट समझ में कम आता है. हम में से ज़्यादातर लोगों के लिए कोचिंग इज़ अ टूल टू अचीव आवर गोल्स, चाहे वो प्रमोशन लेना हो और इट कुड बी इवन इंक्रीजिंग आवर प्रोडक्टिविटी. बट इन रियलिटी कोचिंग इज़ मच मोर देन दैट. Coaching is about finding your inner balance. It's about breaking the pattern and discovering who you truly are. और इसी टॉपिक को और गहराई में समझने के लिए आज हमारे साथ हैं हमारे गेस्ट, जिन्होंने ना सिर्फ कोचिंग को प्रैक्टिस किया है बट ही हैज़ लिव्ड इट. डॉक्टर बद्री बजाज इज़ अ ग्लोबली रिस्पेक्टेड ऑथर, academic and a professional coach who has worked with institutions like Indian Navy, IIMs, Henley Business School, and even global coaching organizations like ICF. His work on emotional intelligence and mindfulness is cited across the world, and today we get to learn from him. It's truly an honor to have you here, sir. Welcome to the show. It's truly an honor to have you here on the show. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Sashank. Thank you.
So, Dr. Bajaj, let's start with something simple, which is usually misunderstood. So, what is coaching mindset, and how is it different from goal chasing or goal setting?
Yeah, actually, all the goals people achieve in their lives or they want to achieve their lives, if they have coaching mindset, they will be doing it better with better mental health also. And but I think it is more required for people who are in any type of helping business, maybe leaders, coaches, therapists, parents, teachers. So there it is used more because coaching mindset is a kind of mindset where people are curious, open, and flexible mindset. They don't make prior judgments about people, about their limitations, about their maybe kind of their traits or their skills. They don't make judgments. They are flexible. They are open. They want to learn, and so this kind of mindset is coaching mindset.
This coaching mindset.
Yeah.
They're more open to discuss things with others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't go with the kind of set pattern of assumptions, or rather, I will suggest that they are curious to know more.
To know more.
So, this is equally applicable whether you are a parent, you are a teacher, a leader, a coach, or a therapist. Because as a father, if I am curious, I will listen to my kids more.
Absolutely.
And as a professor, if I am curious, I will learn more from my students. Actually, the era where people used to believe in command and control, I think that era has gone. So now, if we listen to others and we really don't make assumptions, we learn better and
Absolutely.
we can help in a better way.
That makes sense. Absolutely. And a lot of us are obsessed with productivity hacks, tools, and calendars. So, and we're still feeling stuck. तो ऐसे में किसी हाई परफॉर्मिंग इंडिविजुअल के पास जब सब कुछ होने के बाद भी इतनी क्लैरिटी क्यों नहीं होती?
Yeah, basically, we have assumptions about ourselves also. And basically, what I can do or what I cannot do, this is a kind of assumption.
वो हम अपने बारे में खुद से ही पहले सोचे, हमारे एक पर्सपेक्टिव होता है अपने बारे में भी, दैट दिस इज व्हाट आई कैन डू और कैन नॉट डू.
हाँ हाँ, वो भी हमारा चेंज हो सकता है.
वो भी चेंज हो सकता
मतलब मेरा जो लेवल ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस है वो भी तो किसी वजह से है.
यस.
तो अगर मैं कुछ चीज़ें चेंज कर दूं तो मेरा लेवल ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस चेंज हो जाएगा. तो लोग स्टक इसलिए हैं कि उनका जो है अपने बारे में भी उनकी अवेयरनेस पूरी नहीं है. एक्चुअली व्हाट मैटर्स मोस्ट टू मी या व्हाट डू आई रियली वांट टू अचीव और बिकम इन माय लाइफ, वो जब तक सही से नहीं आता है एंड यू डोंट रीथिंक व्हाट यू थिंक, तो अगर रीथिंक करते हैं तो फिर उससे यू कैन मूव फॉरवर्ड विद बेटर क्लैरिटी एंड पीस ऑफ माइंड ऑल्सो.
Got it. Basically, we have to reflect back and unlearn things कि हमने जो अभी तक अपने बारे में जाना है या सीखा है, maybe there is more to learn about ourselves, and more to discover about ourselves.
Yeah, there is huge scope in self-reflection. Actually, the coaches and therapists maybe use this more for the clients. But I think coaches, therapists, and leaders, they need to use it more. So more self-reflection, more clarity, and life will be at calm. And at the same time, people will achieve their goals also.
Or I think this brings me to my next question, that how can coaching help people to not just do more but understand why they are doing it in the first place?
Yeah, that's very important because if I don't know why I'm doing it, like if I am not clear about my value system or my values, then I'm running somewhere, going somewhere. Why I'm going, I don't know. So maybe at some point of time in life, it may be quite depressing or frustrating, and sometimes we go far, and changing track is difficult.
Yes, then it's too late to, you to change things or to improve things. Yeah.
Yeah, so in that way, I don't, think that whatever we are doing, it's always right, and at the same time, don't think that whatever we are doing is always wrong. But this rethinking and reflection and knowing why I'm doing this in the first place, oh, that will make life quite comfortable.
नो एब्सोल्युटली. और बहुत बार हम सिर्फ एक्सटर्नल माइलस्टोन्स पे काफ़ी ध्यान देते हैं, जैसे प्रमोशन हो गया, रिलेशनशिप्स, या इवन बैंक बैलेंस, दैट बिकम्स आर वन ऑफ द गोल्स और टारगेट्स. बट कोचिंग हमें कैसे इंटरनल नैरेटिव्स जैसे फियर्स, पैटर्न्स या लिमिटिंग बिलीव्स, उनको अनकवर करने में हेल्प करता है?
देखिए, कोचिंग में बी इफ आई से 20 years ago और मे बी इवन 10 years ago, तो उसमें ये था कि कोचिंग हमें सिर्फ पॉजिटिव आउटकम्स में लगानी है, कि हमें परफॉर्मेंस बेटर लानी है या रिलेशनशिप बेटर करने हैं. ठीक है, अभी तो वो एरा गया. लाइक वी हैव रिसेंटली पब्लिश्ड ए बुक, हेल्थ एंड वेलबींग कोचेज हैंडबुक. सो देर आर चैप्टर्स कोचिंग फॉर स्ट्रेस and coaching narcissistic client. So what I'm trying to say कि कोचिंग सिर्फ पॉजिटिव के लिए काम करेगी, नेगेटिव को टच भी नहीं करना है. दो देर आर एथिकल इश्यूज ऑल्सो, कि एज ए कोच यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि हमें कब वी हैव टू रेफर और टेल द पर्सन दैट मे बी दे नीड some help from psychiatrist or a therapist. So that is an ethical thing which coach needs to do. बट कोचिंग इज जस्ट फॉर पॉजिटिव ऐसा नहीं है. मतलब हमारे अंदर जो फियर है, हमारे अंदर जो हमारे कंसर्न्स हैं, हम किसी से शेयर नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो कोचिंग कैन गिव ए गुड प्लेटफॉर्म. तो कोचिंग इज इक्वली एप्लीकेबल नाउ इन ऑल डोमेन्स, लाइक ऑल मेंटल हेल्थ डोमेन्स ऑल्सो. आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव इन दैट, क्योंकि मैंने जो मेरा जो कोचिंग एक्सपीरियंस है उसमें मैंने देखा है कि हर कोचिंग जो है लाइफ कोचिंग अल्टीमेटली. करियर में जाना है तो भी कुछ तो अंदर सुलझाना है ना हमें. सो दैट अवेयरनेस, सो आई डोंट थिंक कि कोई लाइक कोचिंग इंटरनल फियर्स, इंटरनल कंसर्न्स या साइकोलॉजिकल पैटर्न पे काम नहीं करेगी. जो मेंटल हेल्थ रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स हैं ये उस पर भी काम करती है, एंड इट विल गिव गुड रिजल्ट्स.
That's good to know, I think. And so for the same concept that we were just talking, can you give an example जहाँ पे when we were talking about कि हम बिना outer life को change करते हुए अपनी inner value systems को change करके भी we can basically uplift our whole life, that way, or even our life values that way. कोई एक ऐसा example?
हाँ हाँ, like I teach a client, I coach a client in Sweden. Like earlier I was coaching him. So he himself had developed a kind of pattern which he used to call authentic self-awareness and rigorous self-awareness. So he will do this rigorous self-awareness once in a 6 months or once in a year on certain criteria. So I liked it. So I normally used to coach him on his own criteria, because in coaching sometimes we ask the client, okay, tell me a question which I should ask which can move you forward. So during one conversation, similar such conversation, I asked, okay, tell me some powerful question which I should ask. Then he said that you ask me question around this criteria. So like a few sessions we have conducted on using the same criteria, and he really moved forward. सो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से कि हमें जो है एक और experience, like I was coaching someone else, so he was not able to see कि what is the problem, what is stopping him. तो मैंने कहा okay, how do you see your current reality, like some analogy, you tell me something on this planet or anything which relates to your reality. He shared that I think my life is like a big bungalow, and but it has no windows, and the landscape is also not very beautiful. Then I asked, okay, what kind of future do you want? You share some other analogy. He said that my future is, I think, another bungalow which has windows and beautiful landscape. So I asked him one question, that how you can move from this bungalow to that bungalow, and that was a kind of powerful question, I think, and it really helped him. Then he told me that maybe I need to open my mind to learn from others, and do something internal so that landscape is good. So that really helped. I think that one conversation changed everything for him. So that was an internal. Now I did not ask him to go to gym, neither nor he was suggesting. So it was internal kind of shift, that I don't learn from others, I don't listen to others. If I have some windows, something will go out, something will come in, and I will do something so that my landscape is beautiful. And then he really got a good kind of job change, and he was very happy.
Wow, that's such a powerful and wonderful experience. Even to listen to that story, it's really encouraging that way. That how a small shift in the mindset, it's
Yeah.
just a small shift in the
Small
mind,
shift, yeah.
can change your whole life and your values for your life.
Yeah, actually, life coaching or therapy or leadership is always future oriented.
Correct.
We can't, ask people that, okay, tell me the problem, tell me the reasons, what went wrong. We are not helping the person.
Yes.
Maybe the person will keep thinking about that. So, where do you want to go? Like, I have used this analogy in so many coaching conversations, and I don't think it did not help. It helped everywhere
Wow.
in many conversations.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Or something that just came out of this previous example where you said he didn't change much. He didn't start go to he didn't start going to gym or anything about his routine. तो right now lot of people वो अपने ऊपर काफ़ी harsh हो जाते हैं, and they take discipline very seriously. They start taking discipline very seriously. But कभी कभी इतना harsh होना भी self sabotage बन जाता है. So how can someone shift from being their own critic to being their own coach? तो self coaching कैसे उसको incorporate कर सकते हैं?
Yeah, actually, a lot of self critic is not going to help, and people go into maybe severe wrong direction by a lot of critic. They always take, I think, wrong steps, which are detrimental for them and for their families also. So self coaching can help little bit in this way, that if I have to use self coaching for myself, maybe 2 3 things I need to ask. One is that what do I really want to achieve in the next few months or in my whole life, because the future, the desired future will pull, and that will give a pull, and I will move forward. And the second thing which I recently learned basically is that we are not individuals at all, though we are we work or behave like an individuals, but my life and your life and everyone's life has become whatever we have become because of a lot of social interactions. So what kind of social interactions we are having, that is highly determining what I am becoming these days, or what I have become in my life so far. Yeah, so for self coaching, maybe I think these guys can do some sort of change their social interaction. मतलब जिन लोगों से वो बात करते हैं, या तो बातचीत चेंज हो, या फिर नए लोगों से बात करें, या कुछ लोग चेंज हो, क्योंकि अगर सेम बातें और सेम लोग रहेंगे तो सोशल डेवलपमेंट होगा नहीं. बेसिकली द कोग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट एंड लर्निंग ये तो सब सोशल इंटरेक्शन से हो रहा है. तो अगर थोड़ा सा हम ये इस पे आदमी मतलब एक तो फ्यूचर के बारे में सोचे कि मैं सच में क्या चाहता हूँ, ठीक है, वो भी पता चल जाता है. लाइक इट टेक सम टाइम, बट इट इज़ आई विल शेयर वन एग्जांपल अराउंड दिस ऑल्सो. सो दूसरा ये है कि मतलब वो थोड़ा सा अपना सोशल इंटरेक्शन चेंज करे. आई थिंक ये दो चीज़ें काफ़ी हैं, क्योंकि इफ़ यू स्टार्ट टॉकिंग टू डिफरेंट पर्सन्स तो योर पर्सपेक्टिव विल स्टार्ट चेंजिंग. What do I really want? I was coaching a client in Greece. So, in coaching, we normally ask, okay, what do you want to achieve in this session? So, she said that she wants to maintain her weight. I said, okay, then in coaching and therapy, also, normally we ask questions around why, the motivation. So, when I asked some questions, she somehow got clarity around what do she really wants to achieve. And she mentioned that no, wait, I don't think I want to maintain weight, or I want to learn how to maintain weight in this session. I want to manage the anxiety related to weight management, because she was measuring her weight a few times in a day. So really her challenge was not weight was already managed. And so what I'm trying to say, by having some conversation with some trustworthy people and wise people, or a therapist, or a coach, or a sincere teacher, or parents who don't interrupt a lot and listen. So I think people can really learn what they really want to achieve, or maybe taking a break, going somewhere for some days,
Some days.
away from social media for a few days.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's very
because
important these
social
days.
media is not allowing people to get in touch with
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah, yeah. They have captured all your free time
Yeah, yeah,
and your your time where you would reflect.
yeah.
वो सारा time अब social media has already captured that.
हाँ हाँ,
Yeah.
तो ऐसे दो तीन मेथड लगा के, सो नोइंग व्हाट आई रियली वांट टू अचीव एंड हैविंग कन्वर्सेशन विद डिफरेंट कन्वर्सेशन विद सेम पीपल. अगर वो नहीं मानते हैं वो उस देन यू फाइंड न्यू पीपल.
और compassion का क्या role है growth में?
नहीं, कंपैशन का कोच, थेरेपिस्ट, टीचर, लीडर, पेरेंट्स, इसमें तो कंपैशन का बहुत बड़ा रोल है. इवन रिलेशनशिप्स में, अब ये रिलेशनशिप में जो लोग compete करते हैं, हस्बैंड वाइफ या कोई भी, अब कोई फ्रेंड्स भी हैं, तो आई डोंट थिंक दे विल स्टे टुगेदर फॉर देयर होल लाइफ. It is the compassion, like compassion, like maybe a word from English language, but the similar words are there in all the languages. So little bit forgiveness because of compassion is very important in relationships, is very important in coaching, leadership, teaching, parenting. And self compassion is also there, people are talking about.
Yes.
And self compassion is very empowering. And along with self compassion, maybe forgiving ourselves also, because sometimes we make some mistakes or something happened through us. So through compassion alone will not help. So I think compassion and forgiveness, self forgiveness, these two things can really do wonders.
और लोग अक्सर कोचिंग को एडवाइस देना, मेंटरशिप या थेरेपी समझ लेते हैं. सो व्हाट रियली सेपरेट्स अ गुड कोच फ्रॉम अ गुड फ्रेंड, अ बॉस और इवन अ थेरेपिस्ट?
Number one, coach will not assume, parents assume, teachers assume, leaders assume. Okay, like people in our locality and surrounding, they already have made up their mind about you and me. Okay, so the first quality of coach is that they will not assume, and second is that they will ask questions. So, like I have coached so many people in I think 15 countries so far. So, advice is very limited, very limited, very less. And main is that asking question. Yeah, challenging is very important, because people can do what they are doing, like more than what they are doing if you challenge them a little bit. And some sort of nudging is also required, like taking small steps. You might have heard about Atomic Habits, that famous book by James Clear. Yeah, so doing something. So the coach will actually ask questions, will be a kind of facilitator, and I think that can really help. So other professions, people are not doing that. So who is doing more? Let's say, okay, Coaching is a mindset. You can have, I can have. It's not that it is meant only for coaches. So if I'm curious, if I am ready to learn, if I am ready to challenge you, if I am asking some questions, and I'm sharing my intuition with you, okay, then if you are doing, I am doing, or anyone else is doing, they are behaving like a coach. Yeah.
Yeah. Explain in a very simple terms.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
thanks,
yeah, yeah.
thanks.
और कौन से मोमेंट पे किसी को कोचिंग लेना चाहिए, यू नो, व्हेन इज द टाइम, इज देयर एनी टाइम, या कब ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल होता है, या इज इट एनी टाइम?
Then coaching, though, actually, I think one should be ready to take coaching at any point of time, because like, we can really achieve more in our lives, and we can become better human beings by coaching, actually. And I think coaching should be promoted more, because like, I have used coaching for myself. I have given coaching to hundreds of people in so many countries. So it is my conviction that it really helps. I got coaching from a coach from Saudi Arabia. We discussed in the session around some books I should publish. So one of the books which were discussed on that day, a few years ago, is already published. Second book will be published in June. Third book will be published in October. So one session, and I will be publishing so many books. So what I'm trying to say, one authentic conversation with a person who has a coaching mindset can really change everything. And so maybe I'm tempted to take coaching at any point of time, and it really helps. It gives clarity. It You create maybe some cues for yourself which can help you in moving forward. So if people want to move forward, they must start meeting coaches, and or people with coaching mindset.
Because every phase in life there is some challenges, of course. Life is about challenges, and walking outside of those challenges. So yeah, in every phase I can think about it, starting from your education, be it school, then college, even your relationships, and then in your job. Yeah, coaching is everywhere that you can
Yeah, this is
implement
very
it.
helpful, because like, for school kids also it is helpful.
Right.
The idea is that I have written an article with the ICF CEO Megda
Hmm.
Mook.
Right.
Both of us are co-author on that article. So how coaching works basically. So mechanisms how coaching helps the clients in achieving their results.
Yeah.
So some of the mechanisms are that coaching enhances self-awareness, and the other is, I think, it helps in enhancing motivation.
Hmm.
It helps in enhancing confidence. It helps in enhancing hope. So there is a psychological term, psychological capital, which is a combination of hope and confidence or efficacy,
Right.
resilience and optimism.
Okay.
So all coaching sessions help in some aspect of this. Like, either you will be more hopeful after the session or during the session itself,
Hmm.
or you will be having more confidence after the session to move forward, take the challenge, or you were really stuck somewhere feeling depressed, and so you will bounce back, or you will be generally more optimistic in your life. So these four things, actually, some of these are certainly enhanced during coaching conversations. And I have a conviction that if people can help themselves in enhancing their psyche, oh, they can really move forward.
Yeah, I mean, these are all powerful tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've personally experienced that as well, like you said. So yeah, totally agree with you, sir. And you have coached even leaders. We talked about students and people who are working or who are in a relationship, but you've also coached leaders across sectors. How does adopting a coaching mindset help you become a better leader? It could be at a home or in a corporate space. How does it help in becoming a leader, a good leader?
Yeah, coaching mindset certainly helps in becoming a good leader. As I mentioned, that maybe the leader will be, asking rather than suggesting. When you have a coaching mindset, you start believing more. in people capabilities and in their intentions also. Because people, what I feel, inherently people don't need lot of advice. And like in this era, if you advise a small kid, even the kid will feel will be upset. So you are talking about industry. And so actually because we believe as coaches, we believe that people have inherent capacity to grow. We believe that they want to grow. We believe that they want to handle the challenge. So coaching mindset will help the coach in behaving like this, asking question and
Trusting the person
trusting
rather
the
than,
person.
on a first instance, जैसे पहली बार ही मिलते हैं, we start looking for negative things in the person. But for a leader, it is absolutely opposite, where he or she starts looking at the positives or starts believing in the positives, right? Yeah.
Matlab in that way, basically, the leader will not make any assumptions, good or bad.
Right.
He will come with kind of assumptions which are there, you can say, in there is approach of psychology, humanistic approach, positive psychology approach, that कि लोग आगे बढ़ना चाहते हैं, लोगों में potential है, like sometimes they need little bit nudge, और वो कर लेंगे, and they will find out the ways also. So if you believe in these kind of human behavior or qualities, तो coaching mindset काफ़ी helpful.
So, what shifts when a leader starts coaching, and stops managing?
Yeah, that's a wonderful question. So when people stop managing, they will come to you. You are not supposed to go to them. They will come to your place maybe, and even they will come to what you are thinking, rather than telling what they are thinking. So they will start understanding more. They will empathize with more. They will be more sportive. They will be more trusting, and I think they will be more helpful also. And the best thing out of this is basically, I think they will trust you more, and they will support you more. What else do you need to grow in your life? If your boss, your parent, your teacher is trusting you and helping you, I don't think anything else is required.
Yeah, and that's what creates loyalty.
Yes.
That you become loyal to someone who's a leader. That's what drives an organization or anyone, be it a member of a family, be it in a family or an organization, is what drives really good organization is loyalty towards that brand, towards that organization. Yeah.
Yeah, this trust and support basically, these days people are talking about, in science of happiness, basically, they are talking about care. And care is not a new word in the globe, but now they are talking about it more. So a leader with coaching mindset will care more, you can say. With care, we can summarize this thing in this way. So the trust is there, help is there, but if the care is also there, I think then amazing things can happen in life. Like care can be at home, care can be at school, college. Care means you just spend little bit extra time in thinking about people and asking what they are doing and how are they doing in their lives. So that little bit, maybe a few minutes in a week, can be a game changer thing.
Correct. Wow. And many of us carry old wounds, limiting beliefs, and even unprocessed emotions. तो क्या कोचिंग हीलिंग में भी हेल्प करता है? या सिर्फ थेरेपी ही वो कर सकता है, या कोचिंग का भी सिमिलर इम्पैक्ट होता है?
हाँ, कोचिंग और थेरेपी का थोड़ा डिफरेंस तो रहेगा, क्योंकि अगर प्रॉब्लम जो है काफ़ी डीप है, और दिस रियली नीड्स सम सॉर्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन, or some sort of like deep conversation in terms of what went wrong, then therapy is more useful. ठीक है, और I think coaches should not touch that point, because that is out of coaches domain. Some coaches who are having credentials of therapist also, like they were earlier therapists, now they have got coaching credential. So they can do, and what I think people can use both, a therapist and a coach also, then there will be amazing results, because both will be, working in their own domains. So results will be faster and quite better, I think. Yeah.
एंड सर कोई कैसे अपने ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के लिए एक स्पेस क्रिएट कर सकता है थ्रू सेल्फ रिफ्लेक्शन?
Oh, self reflection is a powerful thing actually. I have started believing in this thing recently, though in coaching it is required and the clients need to do it. But this self reflection word is becoming more famous in the world these days, similar to care. So self reflection अगर हम करते हैं, then we are not supposed to do anything else. Then things will fall in place. तो एक ही काफ़ी है, फिर आपको कुछ नहीं करना, because self reflection will give you insights कि what's going on, what do I really want to do, where am I stuck, what I need to do, who can help me, what systems I need to generate for myself, what tiny steps, atomic steps I need to do. तो रिफ्लेक्शन में तो सब आ जाएगा.
हाँ, बट वो रिफ्लेक्शन को प्रैक्टिस करना, उसको सीखने के लिए भी यू नीड कोचिंग,
हाँ
आई
हाँ,
थिंक.
अगर like if you can afford some help in terms of coach,
राइट.
I think that's wonderful. And as earlier said, that coaching has helped me a lot. Through my coaching, people have done a lot in their lives,
करेक्ट.
like from having a better state of mind, changing their jobs, having good relationship with family,
Yep.
having good relationship with self. So yes, everything happens because of self reflection, because like coaches ask questions. So and sometimes we ask questions, and or we share our observation. Yeah, in coaching actually observation sharing is also part of the coaching. So our clients say, don't agree with that. So as coaches we just move forward. Like I was talking to a client, and as he was sharing, so through his narrative I shared my observation.
ओके.
I shared that it seems you think your parents are not wise enough, and you are the wise person in the family, and they should listen to you simply. He said, no, no, Dr. Badri, I don't think so. I said, okay. Then we moved forward with other questions and all that.
Okay.
Then he stopped me after 5-7 minutes. He said, Dr. Badri, I want to say something. Yeah, I said, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
He said that what you were telling about me thinking that I am the wise person and my parents are not wise person. He said that you are right. I think like that. So these kind of conversation really help. Like you will never admit or say this thing to anyone in the world or to yourself that you think your parents are not wise and you are the only wise person in the family. Normally even we don't think that we think like this.
हाँ, वो थॉट ही नहीं आएगा मे बी,
हाँ,
राइट? यस.
and Indian context में तो I think it is a global context.
यस. यस.
पर अपने थॉट में नहीं आएगा कि मुझे ऐसे लगता है मेरे माँ बाप कम समझदार हैं
Correct,
और
correct.
मैं ही समझदार हूँ फैमिली में. कुछ लोगों को होता है वो ईगोइस्टिक और काफ़ी एरोगेंट होते हैं, वो कोचिंग में आते नहीं है नॉर्मली. दे डोंट नीड कोचेस मे बी, और दे थिंक दे डोंट नीड कोच.
They think they don't need
या
coaching.
दे नीड बट दे थिंक दे डोंट नीड.
Correct. Yes.
तो उसने बोला कि मुझे लगता है ये बात सही है. सो दैट वन ऑब्जर्वेशन चेंज एवरीथिंग. अभी किसी को लगे कि मेरे को लगता है कि मैं ही समझदार हूँ और मेरी फैमिली समझदार नहीं है, तो नाउ दे डोंट नीड कोचिंग, अब तो दे विल मूव फॉरवर्ड.
Yes.
So it really helps in relationship building.
True. Absolutely, sir. So, yeah, these were the main topics that we wanted to discuss. Now, let's lighten it up a little bit, and we have some rapid fire
Sure.
round. So, I'll start with those questions. So, one thing you wish more people would unlearn in adulthood?
Yeah, maybe that they are product of their individual actions and behaviors. Yeah, they need to unlearn, or they will unlearn later.
Later.
Because as you mentioned, we are a product of social interaction.
Got it. A coaching buzzword you secretly don't like?
Coaching models.
Okay.
Yeah, all models are actually detrimental to the real growth, because I have set pattern of the questions, and in coaching don't require
It,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
makes
we are
sense.
planning something around this thing only in future,
Right.
that let us not, as coaches, let us not go with the frameworks, let's not go with the models,
Hmm.
let's go with the human qualities.
Correct. Because, like you said, you are a product of your social interaction that brings more individuality that way. Okay. One leadership trait that's overrated and one that's underrated.
Yeah, I think extroversion is overrated.
Okay.
That's not really very useful.
Yeah.
I think so. And this self-reflection is underrated. In
Yes.
leadership literature, they are not talking about it.
Hmm.
But this is the most important, I think.
Correct. Correct.
But the
Correct.
time has come. I think in next 10 years, you will find that there is more people who are talking about
Self-reflection.
self-reflection. Yeah.
Interesting. One sentence you wish everyone heard at the right time.
Maybe I need to grow.
Hmm. Yes. That there's always more to learn, more to grow.
Yeah, yeah. This will come at some point of time, maybe the right time when the person is having
Yeah.
some consequences or some situations or something like that. So it will certainly come to everyone's life.
Amazing. One question you think everyone should ask themselves at least once a month.
What do I really want?
Got it. Am I on the right path? What do I really want?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Great. One daily ritual that supports a coaching mindset.
There can be few, but I will suggest maybe non-interruption or non-interrupted listening to someone,
Hmm.
even if it is for a few seconds.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also an art to listen, you know? Yeah, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Dr. Badri. Thank you for bringing such wisdom to this conversation. And this was a great, great show. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Sashank, for inviting me, and I really enjoyed talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Wonderful.
For anyone listening, if you have ever felt like that you're doing all the right things but still feel unfulfilled, maybe it's time to stop fixing and start reflecting. Coaching isn't about changing who you are. It is about becoming more of who you already are, but with more clarity, intention, and empathy. If this question resonates with you, share it with someone who's going through a transition, a burnout, or thinking about a question they can't quite figure out yet. Till then, be kind to your mind, stay curious, and keep embracing the art of Zen living. Thank you.